We're live, we're live, we're live. Let me gas it though. Let me gas the live before I even talk, bro. I got a lot to talk about this movie. This Spider-Man, this movie was peak. I'll just say it right now before I get even into it. If in case anybody joins, which I doubt it, but if somebody does join, just know this movie is peak. Let me gas this. Let me gas this. You know what I'm saying? Let me gas this live so I can get people in here. And then I'm gonna go live on TikTok as well. Uh, Live Spider-Verse review. Yeah, and I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna get into it right after I send this tweet. We're here. We're here. We're here. I wish I could stream this on Kick, but Kick was not working, bro. I don't know what was wrong with Kick, bro, because I tried. I tried. That's all I can say. I tried. I need to set up my streams right. That's first and foremost. I need to set up my streams right. Yo, what's good, Lewis? Is that Lewis? What's good? The Kick is crazy, bro. I need to stream on Kick. Kick be paying people. They said they gonna pay you how no matter how much you stream, bro. That's crazy to me. I could get paid a 9 to 5 for just streaming on there. I don't even got to get no subs. They first of all, how does Kick have so much money before? How does Kick have so much money? But let me get into this movie review, bro. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Let me just start. Let me just begin it. The best Spider-Man movie. And I say that, and I didn't even like all of it, but it still was the best Spider-Man movie. The strong parts were just too strong, bro. It was too strong. The movie started. It started with Gwen. When it started with Gwen, I was like, "Where are we going with this, bro?" Collabing with Brandon is so. Can I put this on the screen? Collabing with Brandon is so wild. Collabing with Brandon, bro. But yeah, the movie started with Gwen. I didn't know how to feel about it because I don't even really remember the Enter the Spider-Verse movie. The way the way people feel about the Into the Spider-Verse movie is how I felt about this one. I didn't really get all the hype behind Into the Spider-Verse, but I didn't see that one in theaters, and I wasn't really a Marvel guy like I am now when I saw it. So maybe I just got to rewatch that movie. But it started with Gwen. I was like, I didn't know how to feel, but then it got into her story. I was like, this is kind of fire, bro. It's crazy how every Spider-Man has the same story, but like it's kind of different, but it's kind of same. She was about to lose her. I got it. Oh, I can't wait to get into all this movie. So and then after we lose. She loses her father. Her father was an op. First of all, worst cop in the world. He automatically assumed that Spider Gwen killed Peter, and that he was like, "Oh, I'm a killer." That's crazy. That's crazy. That's an L dad. I'm not gonna lie. Then they tried to give me the whole redemption arc. Oh, I'm gonna stop being a cop. I'm not with you anymore. I'm with Miles now. I'm with Miles. I'm leaving you for Miles. That's crazy. Not me. Gwen. Gwen's leaving you for Miles now. It doesn't matter. Or Hobie. Was she with Hobie? If she, hey, I don't know. I don't know what Gwen was on. L Caucasian parent. No facts though. He automatic, and then he got to say, "Put your hands up." After you don't believe in your daughter, bro. That's crazy. And then we go to Miles. And then he's like late for a meeting. You know, casual Spider-Man thing. Spider-Man is always disappointing somebody in their family just because they're Spider-Man. It's like we get the trope, but this one, I feel like this movie like it did that perfectly, bro. Like it had me feeling bad for Miles, bro. I was like, you're just gonna have to tell your parents. You're really just gonna have to tell your parents. So he's late and he's fighting this villain of the week, or so we thought. Villain of the week in the spot. I see this man. I saw the man in the trailer. I saw him fighting him. I was like, this is an irrelevant villain, bro. We're gonna see him in the first scene, and we're not seeing him again. Like, is this dude even in the comics? Like, we do not have to worry about this dude, the spot with a bunch of holes on his body. We're not worried about Whole Man doing anything of importance in this movie. Was I wrong? They did that on purpose. they know a lot of movies just start off with a villain and then we never see him again. It's not the main villain. They saw our expectations and they're like, we got you, bro. So we see his spot. We see him fighting him. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. We see him fighting him. And after he has him trapped. First of all, I don't even know the name of Miles's roommate, but if you rewatch that movie, he is the reason why this has all gone wrong. Miles tells him, "Hey, call somebody. Call the cops. There's a villain on the top of the building." He's like, "Oh, I don't want to be your guy in the seat, bro. I'm not asking you to be a dude from MCU Spider-Man. Just one call to the cops. Please." Spot had no he had no badges at first. I'm not gonna lie. He did have no badges, bro. He definitely had no badges at the beginning. All he had to do was call the cops, bro. And he didn't call the cops. And he didn't call. When I was watching that, I was like, I watched it again. I watched it twice in theaters. And when I saw that, I was like, that man really sold. That man really sold the whole bag. So he doesn't call the cops. Miles goes into the meeting. And then he gets out the meeting and he has to fight the Spot again. And then I swear, Miles' dad had some of the funniest lines that people in the theater were not laughing at like I was, bro. When Miles' dad was like, he was like, I think the Spot was like, "You created me." And Miles' dad was like, "Yo, Spider-Man, why'd you create this guy?" I started dying, bro. And nobody else found that funny, but that was hilarious to me. Like, what are you talking about? Get out of my, what's his name? His dad's name is something stupid too, but we don't got to get into it. Why'd you create that guy, Spider-Man? Bro, that had me weak, bro. And nobody else in the theater laughed. I was like, bro, why do you create that guy, Spider-Man? Like, and then after that, he was like, he had this talk with Spider-Man about his son Miles. And Miles was like, just get off his ass a little bit. And he was like, wait, what did you say? That was peak. That was peak entertainment. Yeah, no, that's why we need a Ned in this universe. We don't have, it's kind of crazy that the one black Spider-Man, he don't got a side friend at all. Like the only friends he has are in different universes. That's crazy to me. Get him a Harry. Well, don't give him a Harry, because then he'll turn on him. Give him a Ned. He don't even got an MJ in his universe or a Gwen. This is crazy to me. We need this Spider-Man to have a universe friend, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, come on. You giving the one black Spider-Man no connections. That's what we need a Ned. But yeah, so he had the conversation with his dad. What happened after that? Oh, he had to get the cake. I definitely missed the Spot. But I remember him, he had to get the cake. And the scene with his parents, that is okay. Yeah. He does have a black. They finally gave him a black queen. He did have a black. What's her name? I know it was voiced by Amandla. I know that's the voice, but I don't know. I don't remember her name. Yeah, no, she was tough, and there was some tension between them too. If you notice, Gwen pulled her away. I mean, Gwen pulled him away when he was trying to Riz. That was crazy to me. Let Miles Riz. You were with Hobie. Spider Bite. That's his. Okay, her name is Spider Bite. You were with Hobie, and I don't get to talk to this AI queen right here. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that it was based off of that. Apparently, that dude is in the comments. I mean, comics, but yeah, bro, no, he saw the movie. And yeah, so so Miles gets home with the cake and he tries to act like he was there, but his dad gave the whole speech already and said, cheers to my son. And they get into an argument. The whole crowd hears it. Miles wants to tell him that he's Spider-Man, but the whole crowd is there. It's not the right time. He just slams his door. He gets grounded for 2 months. That's crazy. 2 months off the rip is crazy. He gets grounded. At this point, I'm really feeling for Miles, bro. I'm like, bro, he does not deserve this. He's trying to do his best. How old is he? 15, 16? He just can't do everything, bro. They say Spider-Man can do both, but a lot of the time Spider-Man can. That's what this movie was trying to get across, bro. So he goes to his room And then his dreams come into reality, bro. A hole comes in from the sky and he sees Gwen. And she's like, "You got," I forget what she says. It's in the trailer, but I still forget it. But I know that man was peak excited, but peak worried too, because his room was all dirty. He had the book out. First of all, that is the peak of embarrassment, bro. He had the book out. She starts looking through it. Uh, all the drawings were of her, bro. If you notice, he put some things into the dresser. The first thing you should have put into the dresser was that book, because if she opens it, you're cooked, and you're cooked. I mean, she said, "I missed you too," but like, I felt like that was just a horrible way to start off, bro. Like, horrible way to start off. They go out, they explore. We realize that she's here because the spot is back in this universe. Oh yeah, the spot has his holes are multiversal. That's a crazy sentence, but that's the plot, bro. I'm not making that up. His his holes are multiversal. We see him. We see, and and then they talk, you know. That's the plot, bro. His holes are multiversal. So yeah, him and Gwen are talking on the top of the building, and she's like, Gwen falls for Miles in every universe. He tries to get closer, W Riz. Then she's like, but it never works out. He moves away. But then he's like, hey, what does he say? He says some Riz. He says something Rizzy. Did I just say Rizzy? Oh my god, I might have to end the stream. He says something that I'm like, okay, he cooked there. He cooked there. And yeah, so that happened. And after that, we see Gwen introduce herself. We see Gwen leave. Miles follows, always following a white woman. Miles, I'll see how this is going, bro. Rizzy, yeah, no, that's a crazy thing. I shouldn't have said that. So yeah, he always following her. He goes invisible. He sees that the spot has basically gave himself way more power than he should have. He should be beat by now. How do we let Spot get to this point, bro? How do we let Spot get to this point? But and then Gwen says, yeah, L Bunny Hopper. Gwen says that she's never seen Miles again because she kind of messed up the plan seeing Miles. She hops through the portal, and then Miles follows her, following the white woman, hops through the portal. At this point, I'm already sold on this movie wholeheartedly, and I didn't even get to the Spider-Man part. Like, that's how it's already really good. We go through the portal. We're in Mumbai. It's India and Manhattan combined. The whole thing is fire. I should have said this from the beginning. Animation is unmatched. They try to do some different things. Like in Gwen's universe, it's really colorful whenever they move. It's just all around the animation is amazing. They had this 14-year-old animate the Lego part of the movie. First of all, his resume is going to be stacked. 14, and he animated my second favorite movie ever a little bit. That's crazy. But yeah, he hops through the portal there in India. Spot's there, and Gwen keeps mentioning this Hobie guy. We don't know who Hobie is, but it sounds like she was with Hobie. So we get to the I forget the name of the lab. But we get to the lab. Spot goes in the lab. He makes a portal. He makes a barricade. Hobie we're introduced to smashing the barricade that Miles was just sitting there waiting for 5 minutes for. And Gwen's like, Hobie! At this point, if I'm Miles, I gotta fight Hobie at some point. I gotta fight him. But anyway, we introduce the Hobie. We're fighting Spot. We fail. Golly, three Spider-Men get washed by a whole guy, whole man. I can't go back to the Spider-Man convention if I get watched by a dude named Whole Man, the Spot. Like, I can't do it. He shows Miles his future, but Miles doesn't know that it's his future yet. So he's just like, "What is that, bro? Like, get out of here, bro." So then that happens. Then a canon event get backed up by SpongeBob is home, man. That is crazy. So yeah, they get packed up by SpongeBob. Then a canon event is about to happen. Miles stops it. First watch, I'm like, that's amazing, Miles. You did what Spider-Man do. You saved somebody. So, I don't even think second of it. Then you see the whole universe of Mumbattan has a black hole in it. I'm like, well, that's weird. I don't know why that happened. But we see that some of the Spider Woman voiced by Issa Rae, she's mad. She's mad at Miles. I'm like, he saved the day. Did you not just see that? I mean, I know we lost Spot, and that's bad. He's a multiversal villain now. But come on, bro. So we see that. We go back to the Spider. We get to see the Spider-Man convention. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's Spider-Man 2099. But yeah, we see all the people in the Spider-Man convention. And I'm gonna be real. This movie was so good that I don't even really care about seeing all the Spider-Man. Like, it's cool, but like they marketed it, and like I didn't even really need it. This movie was so good. I mean, I saw Donald Glover. That was cool. We always got to shout him out. He's low key the reason why we have Miles Morales. So like, give it up to him. We see his Black Queen. What do you Spider Bite? We see his Black Queen, the AI Black Queen, and then we see this man Miguel. We've been seeing Miguel throughout the whole movie, and they've been alluding to he's a bad guy. Miles is like, a vampire, a good guy? That's not real. And then we get the plot. We basically get the plot of the movie, why the conflict. You can't stop canon events. That's not a good thing. The multiverse can collapse on itself if that happens. Miguel tried it, and it looked like he lost the whole universe, bro. And I'm like, okay. It's kind of crazy because it's like you want Spider-Man not to Spider-Man. You want Spider-Man not to, like, what are we doing, bro? And so we hear that Miles' canon event is happening in 2 days, and it's the death of his father. And then my man Miguel tries to lock him up. Miguel, you expect me to stay here? And all the Spider-Men are agreeing, like, you have to stay. You gotta let your what? 2 days, my dad's getting packed? And you want me to stay here? No, bro. No, bro. No, bro. Like Miles said, too many people trying to tell me my story. Nah. Come on, bro. So when he got out, I'm like, yes, let's go. Hobie's like, yes, let's go. Hobie came in clutch. I'm not gonna lie. I know I said I would have fought him. Fighting over a white woman is crazy, but I still would have did it. That's Haley Steinfeld. Fighting. So he came in clutch multiple times in this movie. This is not the only time he came clutch. And then he quit. Realest Spider-Man there is for quitting right there on the spot. I can't even lie, bro. Realest Spider-Man there is. He quit right there, and nobody else was with him. Gwen was kind of like, we shouldn't do this, but like, come on, bro. So they go on every Spider-Man in existence except Tom and Toby and Andrew, of course, are chasing him throughout the whole building, throughout the whole New York, future New York. And Miles gets to the top, Miguel gets there, and bro, this moment, you're not, bro. First of all, I was getting a real racist vibe from Miguel when he goes into Miles's ear and whispers, "You don't belong here." That was crazy. I don't belong here. That's crazy, Miguel. What do you mean by that? You see all these other Spider-Man, and then we get the whole story of how Miles shouldn't even be Spider-Man. The reason he's Spider-Man is an accident. Basically, he got bit by a spider from a different universe. Now that universe doesn't have a Spider-Man. They're falling. Yeah, no, he really could have called him a slur, like we're on Kick. So yeah, so we get the whole backstory. And at this point, I'm like, this is crazy, bro. And Miles drops one of the hardest lines of cinema. I don't remember it, but I do. I remember the nah. I remember the nah. I don't remember word for word, but I remember the nah. So and then he outsmarts everybody, goes back to the machine that puts you to the right universe, which I feel like shouldn't have sent him to the wrong universe. Like I, you're, you served zero. So I feel like it shouldn't have sent him to the wrong universe because it's kind of weird that like okay, here's my thing. The It analyzes your DNA and sends you back to the right universe, right? So if I go into that thing, into that machine, the go home machine, I would come back to this universe, right? But I feel like Miles's DNA should override the. Everybody keeps telling me how my story should go. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. I think that's exactly it. That codicil of cinema. But yeah, if I feel like Miles's DNA should override the spider's DNA, the spider's DNA that bit him. So I'm like, it should send him back to his own universe. It never said it analyzes the spider DNA. It analyzes your DNA. Does he have nothing but Earth 42 spider DNA in his body? So it sends him to the wrong universe. We don't know that at first though. So he like goes to his mom, tells her everything, tells her he's Spider-Man, and she's like, I'm sorry, but who is Spider-Man? At that point, my brain is like, what? Wait, wait. What happened? Wait, where are we? And in my mind, I'm going through the craziest of theories right now. I'm not going to the he's in the wrong universe. My mind goes, oh my god! At the end of the Spider-Man No Way Home movie, she erased Spider-Man's identity. He erased Spider-Man's identity from people's minds. Maybe that goes for the whole universe, and now nobody remembers Spider-Man. And then that was a real dumb theory. I'm not gonna lie, but that's where I was at that point. That's where I was at that point. So then we begin to realize that he's in the wrong universe. We noticed that when Uncle Aaron comes in, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. I knew he was up to no good as soon as he was like, yo, we gotta go. I'm like, oh, this Miles in this universe, he's on timing. He's on BT. He's on bad timing, bro. So as soon as I hear that, I'm like, oh god. And then no. See, I forgot. The moment that he glitches, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Peak cinema at that point. He glitches and he's like, oh my god. And then Uncle Aaron comes in. Two back-to-back crazy things to happen. But then they go up. Miles gets knocked. Boom. Boom. We see Gwen making a team to go get Miles. She notices that Miles is in the wrong universe, so we see her get a team to go get Miles. And then boom. We get it revealed that Miles is the Prowler in this universe. And then the movie ends, bro. Now, this is my biggest critique of the movie, that it ends. And here's why. Okay. So going into this, people name me people name Aaron being an L, man. It's just so crazy. That's so crazy. So here's my problem with the ending of Across the Spider-Verse. Going into the movie, I had heard that it was going to be a part one, maybe like 5 months before. So like, I kind of forgot. I'm not gonna lie. And then, oh my god! And then, so it ends, and it says it flashes to be continued. I was just like, especially first watch, I was in the theater like, no way, no way. That's not how you end it, bro. Because like, literally, this is the first time I ever watched a movie, and I was like, this could legitimately be better than my favorite movie of all time. And I feel like if it had a stronger ending, it definitely would be my favorite movie of all time. But so I see it and I'm like, no, That's not how it ends. Second watch, I'm okay because I know what's happening. But first watch, oh my god, that kind of took the heart out of it for me. And I saw my friend Unlucky Dreamer. Let me shout him out real quick. Let me pull up his tweet too. I saw him get off this tweet. If I could find it in my bookmarks. I gotta go through his account. This is crazy. Yeah, the meat ride is crazy right now. I gotta go through his account to find this tweet. This tweet. Okay, I found it. I found it. So his tweet was, to anyone putting down Across the Spider Verse because it's a part one, I hope Endgame is above Infinity War in their MCU list. And my response is false equivalency, and he ratioed me. That's crazy. Like, here's my thing. And the crazy thing is, as soon as the movie ended and I saw that, the first thing I thought of was Infinity War, which is my favorite movie of all time. It's kind of crazy that my number one and two are part ones of like movies. My favorite, but just a weird coincidence. So I'm like, I can't defend. I can't defend across this movie's ending. I really can't. And it doesn't compare to Infinity War at all. Infinity War ended like a movie ends. Across the Spider-Verse ended like an episode ends. I'm sorry, I have to. And again, this is my second favorite movie of all time. I could get off one critique of the movie. I feel like this movie didn't end like a movie. It ended like, I understand a cliffhanger, but I feel like the cliffhanger was just literally in the middle of something. Whereas to Infinity War, the snap happened, people get dusted. Oh my god, movie ends. While I feel that the cliffhanger was strong in this movie, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, do we really think that other Miles is going to have that much importance to the next story? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm not invested in other Miles as I am about, are the Avengers coming back? They just got snapped and turned into dust, bro. So I feel like that really is a false equivalency. I'm not coming up for the movie for being a part one. That's not why. I feel like people don't understand why people don't like the ending. It's not because it's a part one, it's the way that they did the part one. Everybody loves the ending of Infinity War. Not everybody loves this ending. So it's just two different things. It's just two different things, bro. But that's the horror review. That's all I got to say about this movie. Oh my god! And they're saying that Beyond the Spider Verse might get delayed. See, and that makes me even have more of a problem with the movie, bro. I mean the ending, not the movie, but the ending, bro. They're saying that it might get delayed. Haley Steinfeld says that she hasn't. Let me see if I can find the tweet. Let's see if I can find. I found it. Okay. Haley Steinfeld says she hasn't recorded any lines yet for Beyond the Spider Verse. She recorded 4 years for Across the Spider Verse. Now, when I first heard this, I was really panicking, bro. Now, there's like four options. Prediction: Prowler, Miles, Bag, Spider. That would be crazy. They're low key like meant for each other though. Low key. I can see that happening. So, option number one, she's just lying about this, which she could just be lying so people don't ask her questions. Even though I feel like that'll result in more questions, Haley. Number two, She recorded some lines for Across the Spider-Verse and Beyond the Spider-Verse at the same time, which makes a lot of sense for me since it's a part 1 and part 2. So again, we don't have to worry about it. Or 3, she's telling the truth, and this movie will be delayed. And for people say, and a lot of people are saying, animation is the thing that takes the least amount of time. But we have to remember, they have to animate around their mouth, like their mouths moving, bro. It's not just they animate and then they speak. That's not how it works, bro. The directors told Variety they have no idea if it'll make that release date. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. It's like so sad, bro. Now I do have a video that we're gonna react to from big ups to my boys. Let's keep it a buck from the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. They say Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is overrated. Oh, I can't wait to react to this video. I know. I saw some of it on stream. I think they even say my name in the stream. Let's see this, bro.
So is this where the clip starts? Please tell me this is where the clip starts. Frame 1 on the clip.
Wait, can we start?
No. Let me know when the editor is taking the clip, because I want to make sure whatever short, whatever long form content.
I need to know what the take is. I need to know what the take is.
You just have lost it.
Let me put it on screen. Let me put it on screen. Should I do it this way? Nah, I should do it this way. Whoa. This way. This way.
Can't even play music from the soundtrack? And it's not cool anymore, bro. What? These are crazy, bro.
Listen, man, I don't want to beat around the bush no more. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Did it release this past weekend? Yeah, released this past weekend.
I know Omar's gonna say something crazy, bro.
Success. Oh my gosh, so many people loved it.
Yes. Yes.
So many Mario's.
Wonder why?
No, it didn't. Shut up.
It literally did. It literally did.
He trying to add fuel to the fire. That's all it is.
Can someone fact check me? Like,
also, if you think Mario is a better movie than this, Omar, we already have to talk about your movie watching skills, bro.
Mario's record.
It didn't, but it's doing really damn good.
So many people loved it, talked about it, ranting, raving, all that stuff about this movie. Y'all go ahead. Tell me what you think.
I'm going first again in case the clip starts here for the third time, and I'm not getting tired of it. I'm gonna piss these niggas off before I get framed for this. Look, you can say y'all, you can say this.
I'm with Sage. I can already tell.
And link us all into takes 99.9% of the times, and that's fine. But for one comment section, for one short, do not tie me in to this shit that they're about to spout. Our co-host Omar just lagged out. Damo's not here today.
I feel like Damo feels the same way as Omar, though, bro.
Don't me in to this shit that they're about to pull, bro.
This is Sage. This is B-Souls. This is Omar, by the way.
They're about to pull, bro. The movie is amazing.
Great.
Literally, the
great
only
movie
argument against the 10 is the fact that insanely mild spoilers is that it's not the ending of the series.
Exactly. That's the only reason why you could argue that it's not a 10.
That's a weak sauce reason to say it's not a 10. It's an amazing movie. Don't please leave Sage out of your slander. I bet just one time. Throw me a bone one time. Leave Sage out of this shit. Because these niggas tripping. These niggas is tripping.
No problem, Lewis. Good. Hey, it was good having you on here.
I guess though. I truly don't think what you thought I was gonna say, but I think it's a great movie. Cool, like 8.5 to 9 out of 10.
Condescending. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
On point. Soundtrack was good.
I'm ready for hate. I'm ready for hate.
Yeah. You can't critique it now. You can't critique it now. Is this the precedent we're setting, bro?
I'm letting it rock. I know there's some plot twist coming. I'm letting it my
Character development was on point.
I'm
The
ready.
fact that they pulled off a multiverse that impressive off of just one franchise, I think is extremely impressive to me. With that being said, though, the first half of the movie was just slow. Can I say that?
I'm not saying anything.
I'm not saying
It was
anything
slow. It was
either.
I'm not
slow.
saying anything.
Chad, is that dick suck to say it was slow? Damn. Holy shit. I saw the runtime was 2.5 hours. That was like an hour and 15 in. I'm like, oh, what are they gonna do in this next like hour and a half? Like, we're still on Gwen.
That's not
Still on Gwen, like,
true.
damn.
Yeah, they said
That's
we
not
won't
what. That's
spoil-
not
listen,
true.
We won't spoil as much as we can. We won't.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
as much
I'm
as,
avoid-
but
I'm avoid.
if I do accidentally take,
I just feel like everything that like sets up story has a little less action than normal people say is slow. Like, I'm sorry, bro. And I'm not saying, hey, B-Souls thought it was slow. In his mind, if it's slow to you. I'm not gonna say that the movie, like, if you don't enjoy, if you're not having a good time in the theater, I can't say much. But all I'm saying is, I just don't think it was slow. I really don't. I think they needed to have stories to like tell in this movie, and they did just that, and it's set up for a movie that's not going to be slow in the next one. Let's keep going, bro.
my bad. I'm bad with that. What else?
Also, I should mention before, Omar has not seen the whole movie at this moment in time. He slept through some of it, and he didn't see it in theater. He saw it off the cam recording. So his point should already be down here. His point should already be down here, bro.
I mean, I just think the whole dick suck of like it's a 15 out of 10. No, bro, the shit was not so great that it breaks movie scales.
I think if the ending was good,
I'm sorry
it
to
breaks
tell
the
you.
movie scales.
A 10 out of 10 is a perfect movie. All right, there's no 12.5 out of 10s. There's no 10, 15.5 out of 10s. It stops at 10.
Well, when I say breaks the scale, I mean Letterbox.
Now, if I
Letterbox
already gave a
needs
valid critique,
more numbers, bro.
10 to me is perfect. It's equivalent to 100 out of 100. Can't be a 10 out of 10. I'm sorry to tell you that. Cannot be. Also, Miles is just angsty as fuck, right?
Oh my, there it is.
Where do you get this
I
take?
knew he typed off.
He was
lines.
angsty.
So I was like,
What do you-
I was like,
I
literally,
swear, where are we getting this take from? He's angsty. I really want to know. I really want you to elaborate. Like, what did Miles do that was like, let me look up the definition of angsty, bro. Showing or expressing anxiety or insecurity. When in the movie did that happen, B-Souls? When did Miles expose himself as a Juice WRLD listener, B-Souls? When was he sad ever, really? He was really strong, bro. If anything, he should have been sad. He should have been sadder than he was. He laid down in his bed for a few minutes after he was grounded for 2 months. And then then he got up and said, I can't be grounded on Spider-Man. I don't see the angst.
like he's lying to you niggas on camera, bro.
I don't see the angst.
There it is.
Dad, you
Miles
don't
Morales is
understand me.
angsty.
Is he not?
I'm still seeing shadows in these webs.
Like he's not
I'm being so
sad.
serious. And this is not necessarily even a bad thing. I think if Juice WRLD did the soundtrack for this movie, it would have been perfect.
There was no sad. What movie were you watching, bro? What movie was he? What?
Not perfect. Like goes up to a 9. 4 of a 9.
That's a crazy take,
Go
bro.
ahead,
And we haven't
Omar,
even
go
got to
ahead.
Can I
Omar
get
yet.
mine? Because
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
in chat, go ahead and get your tomato buttons ready, I guess. Go ahead and get your tomatoes button ready. Listen, man, I did something different because I knew he wouldn't be here today. I said, let me take a page out of Damo's playbook. Let me go ahead and watch it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's
6, 7, 8,
disgusting.
9, 10.
To watch such a
me
great
go
animated
ahead,
movie on 1, 2, 3
watch
movies,
it
disgusting.
on the internet.
Camera shaking and shit.
I thought you were gonna call Miles a loser.
Oh no,
I definitely thought that's what he was gonna say.
Miles is a loser.
Oh, yeah, I was prepared.
I mean,
Miles is
Literally,
a loser.
this is how I watched the movie. This is how I watched the
Be
movie.
souls. Oh my, what's wrong with Miles?
That's crazy.
Hold on. Mind you, this is popcorn. Oh, I got chips. My bad.
Nah, niggas do be foul on that joke. I can't do it no more. Niggas be dumb foul on that joke nowadays, bro. Yo, nigga, don't die. I don't really hate you. Don't die.
I'm telling you, that's exactly how they were watching the movie. Only the 1, 2, 3 movies. Damo can't tell us nothing else about the movie.
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad.
I'm missing key dialogue. I'm having to Google. Wait.
How are you analyzing this
I heard
movie?
a nigga one time.
Are the colors supposed to be?
Like, all right, bro.
I'm thinking to myself, dude, why can't you eat before? You know you're about to go bootleg a film.
No way the recorders eat. That's crazy.
can't eat
Eating
before.
popcorn in the back
Okay.
while you recording the
So,
movie?
With all that being said, my criticism of this movie can only be given from the first half because it was so boring that I kept falling asleep.
Oh man, not again.
You're
I'm sorry.
lying.
The first half was
That
Come on,
Gwen
dude.
shit was
It was not
boring.
even that.
Oh man, not
The
again.
Gwen, it
care
lasted
about
for
her.
5
It
minutes.
Not
was
again.
detrimental to the
It literally.
to,
You-
to who?
if you
To
can-
who?
to
If
the
you-
entire plot. I can't spoil, but literally. Oh, I'm
If
talking
somebody
slow,
can
not you.
explain to me, if somebody can explain to me why I'm supposed to care about Gwen Stefani, Stacy, Gwendolyn from Ben
She's Spider-Man.
Tennyson, I don't give
She's
a damn.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
man, not again.
I'm telling you right now. And maybe, hey, I got a new chair.
She's Spider-Man. She is literally the protagonist's main person, bro. She is literally the second most important thing to this plot. Besides, not even besides the villain at this point. She is the second most important thing to this plot. We need to get connected to her. We need to see that not every Spider-Man is right. She went through her experience and said and told Miles that you should never tell your parents when that's not true. It was her experience, but then she went back and realized that she was wrong in that action. So we know that Miles should tell his parents. And we see her dad. And at the middle of the movie, we're assuming that he has to die too because canon event. We needed to see her dad. Come on, bro.
I got it. Solo can
Come
on the
on,
chair real
Omar.
quick.
Come on, Omar.
Look at that. Hey, the chair leans back. Leans back. It's got a little footrest and all that. I'm sitting here watching.
That's a really uncomfortable
Heavy,
chair to
hot, and I
fall
just can't
asleep
stay
in,
up.
bro.
I can't stay up. That shit was not entertaining enough to stay up. So around these parts, let me get Sage in the camera so they can see this. Around these parts, when I get a movie that I can't stay up in because it's boring, no way it can get over a 5. No
What?
way it
You-
can get over a 5. Yeah.
Oh, say, all right.
He is
I'm
insane for
telling
that,
you
bro.
this right
You
now.
didn't watch the
Hey,
movie, and
come
you
on,
watched it
dog.
on
This
1,
is
2,
for
3
all the-
movie.
This is
I
for
do what I
all
do.
of
Don't
the
put me in the same
movie-
categories, then, bro. Come on.
No,
Can't,
no,
can't
no,
be
no,
over
no,
a
no.
5, bro.
I
Oh,
didn't
hell no,
go.
bro.
I didn't go. Somebody said stop going to the movie sleepy. I didn't go to the movie sleepy. I was up. Had 2 monsters. Pause. I was awake.
2 monsters. That's crazy. 2 monsters.
Man, not
I wouldn't have
again.
even caught that if you didn't say pause. I feel like sometimes you just gotta not say pause because people won't catch it. I took on 2 monsters before the movie.
That is funny.
Oh,
That's crazy.
I had 2 energy drinks. Child. It's a child. I had 2 energy drinks by the Coca-Cola company. Okay, right?
You can't even say
Drink
monsters
Y'all are
yet.
children, bro. Y'all are children, bro.
I had 2
I was off
monsters.
the honey pack.
Omar,
Oh,
the
this
honey
is crazy.
Why does the honey pack
Yes,
keep coming back to this
yes.
channel?
I was off 2 energy drinks, sitting here trying to watch this movie. And boy, I was trying to find other things to do that would make me stay up too. I swear to God, I can't care about that. Let me tell y'all something. For those that are saying, movie of the year. First of all, and I can go ahead and I spoil it for y'all. This is my hot take of the week.
It definitely is movie of the year, by the way.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. That's not even animated movie of the year.
You're
you
capping,
can't beat
bro.
out the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yes, you
Oh,
can. You're lying to yourself.
And in the past,
If you're critiquing a movie for being, see, I don't even want to come on here and bash Mario, bro, because Mario was a good movie. This movie, but it was the most basic movie of all time. Literally, you get people that know Mario in the studio. You tell them to write. You don't do any critiques of the movie. You get the first script that you get and say, okay, we're just gonna animate this, and people are gonna like it because people like Mario. That's exactly what happened for the Mario movie. There was no extra thought put into that movie at all, bro. And to even compare that to Across the Spider-Verse in any way is disgusting. Disgusting work. This
5 years, you're not even in second place because you're not better than Sonic 2. If that counts as an animated movie, I know
You're
some people
lying.
have animes and stuff, and half animated movies they might not count.
augmented.
Hey,
AR movie is disgusting.
hallucinating.
The augmented
Sonic wasn't real.
reality.
That's not true. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you,
Appleverse movies, bro.
it's too that there's no way I can put that over Sonic 2. It can be. I
You're
tell you what, and I
lying,
gotta
bro.
look at all the
Sonic
movies,
2?
the animated movies that have come out in the past 5 years.
I'm so glad
where it
Omar
really
got
ranks.
cooked for this because
But it's not up there. Y'all think this is better than the first one?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Definitely. I thought that was rhetorical. Yeah, definitely. It doesn't clear it. Not the first.
It doesn't
This
clear
will
it.
piss y'all off because I'm on a complete deep end, and this would be my hot take of the week. If the Spider-Verse series closes out the third part crazy,
I think this
it
is the best
has
trilogy.
the potential to go down as one of the best movie series,
Ever.
especially animated
Ever.
movie series we've ever
No,
seen.
not especially.
We're talking the floors are
No,
nine.
no.
And that's-
Sage. I'll finish it for you. It will be the best animated movie trilogy. Point blank. Period. I don't care. Toy Story. I don't care. I don't care. Toy Story 3 is one of my favorite animated movies of all time. But I'm sorry, Shrek. Shrek is up there, but I'm sorry, Shrek.
That's what
Come
the
on,
first
bro.
one might get is a 9. My criticism of the first one is, in hindsight, that big ass fat nigga smidge forgettable, and that does
Yeah.
matter. So fair enough. But
I'm not gonna lie, I don't love the first one as much other people do, but still, bro.
Series of all time, because it would take a crazy fumble in part 3, which no shot if you've seen the cliffhanger. Insane fumble in part 3 for it to not go down that way. I'm not gonna call it that until I see it. Fair enough. But Jesus the fuck Christ, bro. It's just
This is a
Puss in
general,
Boots better? No, it's not.
with the
No,
movie,
it's
but
not.
It applies to a
If we're
lot of
talking
movies.
about see, you're gonna make me bash movies I love because I do love Puss in Boots way more than the Mario movie. But Puss in Boots, if we're talking about slow, I won't even say it, bro.
When people try to make like just cinematic universes, the pet peeve of mine, and the MCU did this as well, and it's just the nature of things because they're trying to build a world, is like when they try to scale up, shit from the past movies just feels so minuscule.
Yeah,
of how
that's
much they
true.
scale up.
Like
Now,
the Iron Man
this movie
movies.
definitely executed it way better than a lot of other movies, in my opinion. But you know, just some of the shit that happened in the first movie just didn't seem as special after watching that movie right there.
you said the ones in the first didn't seem as special.
Yeah, some aspects of the first movie.
Can I ask y'all, where would you rank this in regards to the other
One.
Spider-Man movies?
One.
Oh shoot, y'all! Don't ask me.
One.
Please don't tell me
One.
about to put this
Don't
episode.
ask me.
One. And
Please don't tell me about to put this
it's
episode.
one. It's one.
It's up there. This is high key up there.
It's better than
It's
all the okay. I'll even okay. It's better than all the MCU Spider-Man off rip. I'm sorry, No Way Home. I'm sorry, Far From Home. I'm not sorry, Homecoming. It's definitely better than the Andrew movies. I'm not even hearing the argument on that one. And it's better than Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 1, and I'm still taking it over Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is literally the movie of my childhood. and I'm taking this movie over it.
Better than the last jump that came out, and the last jump with all three was insane too. I ain't gonna lie, Spider-Man been hitting. Spider-Man hasn't missed in a while.
Spider-Man is
I'd
the
say
peak of Marvel, bro.
To save face,
It's their
because
Batman
obviously
and their
when you
Superman.
put a hard number to it, it's a take that you got to stand by, and I'd have to rewatch Spider-Man 2 to fully tell you how I feel. Easy top three. Easy top
Easy
three.
top two.
I can't think of two that bumping it down. Can't. Because it's better than the one that just came out, and the one that just came out is crazy. It's better than the first one of Spider-Verse to me. That was the other one that came to mind. So I'm definitely
Yeah,
going. It's
exactly.
probably two, if not one. But I have
It's
to
one.
rewatch Spider-Man 2 because I ain't
It's
gonna lie, my memory's
one.
a little iffy.
I
on that. It's
watched-
not that
I
it's
watched
ass.
all these
literally
movies
remember
recently.
Spider-Man
It's
2 being
one.
legendary. I just have to rewatch it, fully see the scenes over again because last time I seen it, I was a kid, so I have to see it again.
Can you describe to me what makes this movie better than the last Spider-Man movie that just came out? Like, what about
Before Sage goes, I want to get this off. This movie is a better story by far. I love how I'm not gonna say that Tom didn't show any development because Tom went through a lot in the last Spider-Man movie, but a lot of that movie felt empty. A lot of that movie felt like do we really remember that whole movie, or do we remember parts of that movie? This movie, I just ran off the whole plot of the movie. And I could keep going. Every detail matters in this movie. Not that one, bro. Not that one. And I feel like, this movie's just like, it made me really connect to Miles. Like, yes, we saw Peter lose somebody in that one. We saw him lose Aunt May. We see him going through that. But Miles getting told that his dad is going to die and people telling him to stop and him going through all of that, it just moves me more, bro. I'm sorry. And him basically fumbling with the spot and then having all this come back to him, it just moves me more, bro.
specifically?
The No Way Home one or the
one where like the multiverse shit when
the multiverse, the first, the second.
Yeah.
First of all, and before, let me be clear, because I'm not saying Kingpin is forgettable. I said he's a smidge.
Oh, you're talking about
like you remember
Into the Spider-Verse. I'm gonna be real. I have to rewatch that video. That movie, because everybody loves that one so much, and I love that movie, but like I wasn't feeling it as much as everybody else did, so I do have to rewatch that.
But like his motivations and stuff like that, you like, unless you're a Spider geek prior to, if you were not necessarily a Spider geek, you could go into that movie. A lot of people don't just have every fact about Kingpin. That's just objectively true. But I still say that movie's like a 9. Being said, what I would say about the difference is, one, I think Spot is a way better antagonist. I got that right now. Spot is crazy. He was so good to me. It was the fear of what he's doing off screen. Like I can't go into
the fact that he started off as a villain,
but
we don't care
what he's doing
about
off screen,
and then he just
that
came
is
in.
really making
crazy,
him
bro.
so intimidating throughout the entire movie that when you do see him once again, what you think could have possibly happened is like, so it's like, holy shit, it's going down type shit. That's 1. 2, the stakes honestly somehow even feel higher in this movie.
The stakes are way higher in this movie.
The stakes were pretty fucking high last movie.
Sage cut out. That's crazy. I thought that was my computer at first, and then I saw Beast's move.
Wait, am I lagging out? My
yeah,
back?
Put the watch on, nigga.
I'm about to say, yeah,
He's
shit.
glitching.
How's it going? How's it going?
Dude, speaking of the glitches, like I was saying, dude, I don't know if y'all heard
the movie.
That is how it'd be in the movie. But 2, I'll keep it short since apparently my Wi-Fi is gonna hold me at some point. 2, the stakes are literally higher. It's written that way, let alone does it feel that way. And then 3, motivations behind what everyone is doing are a lot more realistic. Again, I can't spoil, but with one of the more common complaints I've seen about the movie that I would have respected if someone brought up is a lot of characters behave a certain way, and people are questioning why those characters behave that way. But if you really paid attention in the movie, even that's justified as to why those characters behave that way. Everyone's motivation has meaning. Everything had meaning. There was not an ounce of screen time. I disagree with Omar. That was wasted.
Exactly.
Especially in the
That's
first
exactly
half,
what I just
where the
said.
point
Nothing was
to build
wasted.
story for what would ultimately transpire because of what happened in the first half. So I don't know. I just think it was fire, bro. I just think it was fire. It definitely was better than the first one. But I mean, it's the first one. Who's gonna slander that? It is what it is.
They could be building to the second half of the movie, but if your first build is boring, and I think that's what some movies take the chance of. When your build up is slow, you're gonna lose some people. Your build up was slow.
I disagree.
Lost
I mean, that's crazy. Everybody loves No Way
They
Home,
did the
and we
second
don't.
half and how great it was.
Everybody loves No Way Home, and we're talking about this.
Well,
I think the reasons are different because everybody knew what was going to happen in No Way Home. They knew that where we were going, so it literally did not lose anybody that the build up was slow. But I remember thinking in the theater, "Wow, this is going." I mean, I'll admit that Doc Ock fight amazing, and then we get blue balled with the Green Goblin throw. But if we're talking about slow buildups, I
Are we talking about
disagree,
this
bro.
movie
This
specifically
movie was
or
literally
the
everything was
concept?
important.
Honestly, well, both, to be honest with you.
Even if we talk about slow buildups, everything led to something. Gwen's whole story led to something. The spot led to something, bro.
The second half can, but I spend so much of the time in the second half wiping drool off my face, waking up
This
yawning,
is just insane hate from Omar.
trying to
I'm not
move
gonna
around,
lie.
taking a piss. I
When did
it's
you watch the
huge.
movie? Like, what was?
This is in the afternoon. Whenever I called you, oh, y'all had to record it too. I started watching that too.
You watched it at 2 in the morning. You was grumpy.
No, 2 in
watching
the
the
afternoon.
movie.
2 in the afternoon.
2 in the afternoon. Okay. Well, that's right.
This was
You
as y'all were-
going
y'all recorded
watching
first.
it all 1, 2, 3 movies is crazy, bro.
That's prime nap hours. Come on, dude. Come on. Yeah, that's
So-
cat nap time.
It
for
is-
me. No
It is
cap.
cat
That is
nap
prime
time for some.
nap
hours.
That's
Come
confirmed. That's
on,
cat
man.
nap time for
Everybody
some.
to be a baby like him. So you watch it.
You
first.
be napping. Don't you nap?
Don't. I'm a grown man. Don't worry about what I
Ah,
That's
okay.
crazy.
Okay.
That's
do. Please
crazy.
do not worry about what I do. Okay, so I don't have this. I don't have this.
Omar
that
naps, bro.
high.
I'm just saying.
I don't have this that high in the Spider-Man hierarchy where it's like 1 or 2.
Where is it then?
Nigga said Omar isn't a pop culture guy. What does that mean? That's
Oh my god.
my
That's a
God,
crazy
bro.
way to hate.
This is insane.
It's nuts. He's not a pop culture guy. He doesn't keep up with the Kardashians. I guess.
Yeah, no, that's
Should
like,
top
what
our
does he mean
list.
by that?
Yeah, I gotta hear this 5. I gotta hear the 5 better than even if the first one. If we all agree that the first one's good, but the second one's bad somehow, I gotta hear the 5 better than the first one.
I'm always gonna have the original Spider-Man at 1.
Why?
Just I have yet to see
The
anything,
first Spider-Man better than okay,
uh,
Omar.
compete
Okay,
with
Omar.
that.
Okay,
It's
Omar.
authentic, and you had to be there. See. My thing is, y'all weren't outside when these movies were.
Oh my god!
How
We
Wait,
literally were not outside when this movie
Yeah, we-
came out. What?
Yeah, you
Spider-Man?
saw it. Yeah, you didn't
was
see it in the
outside.
theater.
No, I wasn't. I was watching. But yeah, No Way Home. No Way Home is next.
No Way Home was good. I'm not mad at
No Way Home's in the top 2.
Is I think it's Far From Home.
That's
Yeah,
the
we're
one with
lying. We're not. We don't
the
have Spider-Man
Mysterion
2
dude?
yet.
Not
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Nah.
3 for you?
Yeah, 3. Thank you, so.
That
Thank
shit
you, so.
was a
Come
full
on.
pack of
Come
ass. What
on,
the
so.
fuck?
Okay, I disagree with
That's
them though.
3.
I disagree with
The
them though. But that being 3 is
Mysterio
crazy.
Come
I
on.
legitimately got a headache from that one with all the twists and turns.
Then
That was
the
one of my
first,
favorites,
then the
but
Let me
it's
make
not
sure I'm not
top
confusing
3.
No
the
Way.
And
first
no Spider-Verse in top 3 is
will be
crazy.
next. And that's a really close one with Spider-Man 3, the original Spider-Man 3. Boy, oh boy,
He
Oh,
hasn't
wow,
mentioned
the
Spider-Man
first
2 yet.
Spider-Verse better than this last one.
it wasn't boring. I didn't fall asleep. I stayed awake.
Come on, man.
It hit. It didn't miss. I actually cared about. Can I spoil that one? About his uncle.
Oh, you get that's.
Bro
Yeah.
asked if he could
Yeah.
spoil the
Tubi
first
movie.
movie. It's been out since
You were awake the whole time for that.
Absolutely, that
2018.
shit was
We're good.
fantastic. And then
Nah,
I'm not gonna lie, I got all the other movies. I got both Venoms next.
You're
And-
lying.
Oh,
Okay, no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm
whoa.
done. I'm done. End stream. I'm ending stream. I'm ending stream. I'm ending stream. I appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate you, YouTube Game, for watching because I'll upload this on YouTube too. I'm done watching this. I cannot believe he just said the Venom movies. Y'all know how I feel about the Venom movies and Sony as a whole. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. Peace out. Love y'all. Ending stream.